Hey guys, Harv here, and welcome back to the Kerbal space program. More specifically, welcome back to Minimalistic Moonlander Part 2. We're going to actually try and complete that mission because, as you may know if you watched the video, we did actually fail. Yes, HOCgaming failed a mission again after that overlaid one, but that we did actually complete eventually, so I think the problem is probably based in the design, less so than the than the creation. Minimalistic Moon. Oh, my throat. Okay, Minimalistic Moonlander. For one thing, I want to be getting the total amount of thrust out that we can, so I'm going to get rid of those, because we may be wasting a tiny little bit of fuel by doing that. Parachutes, that's a good point. Do we want parachutes? Yes, we do, don't we? We do actually want it. Don't need landing legs. I can land without them, I know that for sure. How else can we reduce weight? What about the tricoupler? How much does a tricoupler weigh? 0.3? God, that's as much as a heavy parachute. Okay, right. Let's take away this, take away that, and see if we can't do something about this problem. If we put this on the side here, anyway, this will work. Does that work? Yeah, that's not too bad. Hey, we just reduced 0.2 weight, didn't we? Alright. And we can get rid of all those struts, because as I found out in my recent test pilot, you can actually get away with not having struts. So we reduce some weight there. And maybe that's it. Balancing on this might be a problem, but probably won't be too big of a problem. I think we might actually have managed to get this to work. Maybe, just maybe. We'll call it Minimalistic Moon Mark II, and we'll see if it works. We shall see. Let's just check the staging. We have our first ones, and then we have 3 decouplers and 3 engines fire. That's good. Then we decouple, next engine fire, and then finally parachute. Okay, now I'm fully expecting that we'll crush that first engine. I won't be surprised if it happens, trust me. If it does, we'll just put the launch clamps back on, I guess. Here we go. And we'll find out very shortly whether it's crushed it or not. Has it? No! It's actually managed to survive. That's good. Okay, the other thing we might be able to do is if we take this thing to Minmus, will it be easier to land on? Quite possibly. It's a bit too late to go to that node, so we might have to go all the way around to this other node. That's going to take a while for Minmus to get to the correct launch position. No, you know what? We'll take it to the moon. I called it Minimalistic Moonlander, and that's why I want it to be. So, yeah. We'll take it to the moon. Let's just see if we can warp and get ourselves into a better position. Okay, we want to be about, I guess here. We won't have long to wait in orbit, at least, if we get there. And it is daytime, which is the condition I prefer to launch in. So, I guess we can have our thumbnail. There we go, a beautiful thumbnail. And we are ready to launch in 3, 2, 1, ignition. Come on. There we go. There we go indeed. Right. Now it's just a matter of piloting, which isn't my strong point. I'm an okay pilot, I'm just not good at commentating and piloting at the same time. That can really screw me over sometimes. I have a feeling that I'd be able to have achieved that last mission if it wasn't for you. If I wasn't trying to provide entertainment for you guys, then, you know, you ruined everything, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so let's go over some revisions to this model. We've dropped landing legs, and we've dropped a decoupler, and we've dropped some struts. Is that it? That might be it. we might want to do a comparison of speeds during takeoff to see how much difference that might make. I don't know whether it's significant or not, but I guess I'll find out after the video is recorded. Speaking of recording videos, oh, we're getting some wobble. That's not good. Speaking of recording videos, I just recorded Civilization 4 Episode 3. If you haven't realised by now, on my channel I've been featuring the videos I've been doing over at IIG, Infinity Inc. Gaming, and Civilization 4 Let's Play is one of the ones I'm doing. If you want to check that out, then you can go over to our channel, Infinity Inc. Gaming, and yeah. Okay, we can begin to slightly maybe start turning over. No, you know what, we'll just wait until we start slowing down massively. Okay, we're nearly, you know what, we can turn over. Does that help speed? Oh, okay, let's break away. Massive acceleration boost, looking at the G meter. Alright. So we want to be quarter of the way over at 500 meters per second, roughly. So we can achieve that right now. There we go. Doing well. I've got a good feeling about this mission. Okay, bringing it right over. We need to have a look at the map really quickly. Okay, right. We'll stay around here then. Increase our apparatus. Bringing it up just past 60 kilometers. We're going to go for, I'd say, an 80,000 kilometer orbit, just to be on the safe side. Nearly 80,000. You know, we can increase that later on. Alright, how are we doing for fuel? We have almost half of our fuel tanks left. That's no problem. We'll want to go into warp, physics warp to get up. And it's a pretty small lander, isn't it? There's another thumbnail. Oh, look at that sexy thumbnail. Oh, don't want to miss our cue, Harvey. Don't want to miss our cue. We're 10 kilometers away from our apoapsis. Very nice. Just want to walk for a bit more, and we should be able to start burning. Maybe 20 seconds away. That sounds good to me. Get into position. Okay, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Go. Now, I fully expect this to run out at any moment, so brace. Oh, did we manage to get into orbit? Ooh, yes. Yes, it's managed to get us into orbit. I think, if I remember rightly, that's actually an improvement over the last version of this. That is great news. It's really, really awesome. Let's just warp a little more. 10 seconds away. Come on, just want to get into a good orbit. Okay, adjusting, and fire! Yes! We actually wasted a bit of fuel there, but we are in our orbit. That is great. And are we nearly ready for our transfer? Very nearly. Timed this almost perfectly, I think. There we go. Ah, look at that. That, my friends, is classy flying. Okay. Right, and burning in 3, 2, 1, burn. Unfortunately, of course, we're leaving this stage in LKO, which is a shame. It's just more space debris hanging around. But as someone actually picked up, my map is pretty debris-free. It's because in my settings file I've set it to log 0 amounts of debris, so that any debris automatically gets deleted. Of course, I'm going to want to change that as soon as we go back to doing our docking. Although in 0.18, they shouldn't be classed as debris, should they? They should really be classed as more vessels, I suppose. Actually, they will be vessels, because they'll still have command modules on them, won't they? Ah, forget everything I've been saying. It doesn't matter. It's never important anyway. We're doing well on the fuel. I think we're doing well. We shall see just how well very shortly. Okay, getting our encounter. Where is the bright side of the moon? No, it's not perfect, is it? Oh, we're gonna have to land in the dark, I think. Unless... No, you know what? We'll land here and we'll do... We'll burn straight over, see if that actually helps. Because it might well do, you know. I don't know everything. I just know a hell of a lot. Right, let's do our transfer. How are we fuel? Actually pretty good. Pretty good, I have to say. Other news, my partnership contract has been signed. So as soon as YouTube activate my partnership, which may or may not be before this video is actually posted, then I will be able to bring you more quality content. Pretty much the same. Nothing's really going to change. I mean, there will be ads on the videos that you'll have to put up with, but as I previously said, you can actually use ad blocker if that is too much for you to cope with. Okay. How are we doing on fuel and stuff? Yes, we're fine. Keep on saying that. We've got a good inclination as well. We managed to burn pretty much straight. Okay. Bringing down our periapsis. Just bringing it down. I haven't actually managed to find the memorial yet. It's mainly because I haven't looked, but there's a Neil Armstrong memorial on the dark side of the moon somewhere. I think it might be in the North Pole, I'm not sure. But I want to go find that in a video at some point. Okay, we'll just bring it down just about there. Still on the dark side of the moon, so it doesn't actually make any difference, but... oh well. Oh well, indeed. Right, we have plenty of fuel, but of course landing. This is the hard part, when we've got no landing legs. I don't know whether we should have kept landing legs or not. Whoa, 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 too fast. I want to get down to... I'll do my first burn at 100,000 meters. Or I'll do it at 79, that works as well. Going pretty fast. Going pretty fast indeed. Okay. Gonna drop it down to 500. Because we do have a very weak engine, but in comparison to our total mass, it's actually pretty strong. So I'll just bring it down to 500. Oh, or 500 and... yeah, come on, 500. 505, whatever, it works. It's all good. What's that over there? Is that an arch? I can see something glinting at me. I think it might be an arch. Can't really tell from the map view. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an arch. Oh god. What was I thinking? What was I actually thinking? Trying to land on the moon in a... on the dark side of the moon with no landing legs. God. I think I'm going to be using quick save before this video is over. Or quick load, in fact. Just bringing it down to 300 meters per second. There we go. Let's quick save here, actually. Save us some time. There we go. Under 10,000 meters. Bringing it down to 200 meters per second. Or maybe 150, just to be on the safe side, as I've kept on saying this video. Wanting to be on the safe side. Although, bringing a minimalistic lander here in the first place isn't particularly safe, is it now? Right, we need to center on our radar. Okay, so we're still above... nope. We are now getting very close. We're going to want to slow down. Let's bring our speed right down now. There we go. Oh god. We need landing lights. We really do. If someone would mod me some landing lights, or show me where the mod for that is, I will be grateful. Because I actually get genuinely tense when landing on the dark side of the moon. And it's not the pleasant tense either. It's not the excitement of landing for the first time. It's just, oh god, I don't want to screw this up kind of tense. Okay, we're not doing badly. Now, of course, if I built a good ship for it, I would do this in, what's it called? Thingy-majobby mode. What's it called? This. Which I just glanced at, and that shows us that we're actually... oh god. Very close to the ground. I can't see anything. I have no idea where the ground is. Just got to stay under 5 meters per second. Under 5 meters per second. There we go. There's the ground. There's the ground. Okay, don't tip over. Don't tip over. Don't. Yes! Yes! Ah, yes. I can use the G-force that the capsule can exert to actually keep us upright. Haha! Yes! We did it! I am actually astounded that we did that first time. That is really, really surprising for me. You have no idea. Let's celebrate with an EVA. Da, 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 da. Da. Da, 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 da. That is awesome. Oh, and fall over backwards. Well done. Well done. Way to go, ruining the moment. That glitter wasn't just a rock, was it? I actually don't know. Alright. Alright indeed. Shall we see whether this thing can successfully get us back to Kerbin? I think we should. Come on then, moonlander. Our minimalistic moonlander. We'll see how well this thing can cope. Ah, quick saving. Of course, quick saving. Okay, so we're going over basically immediately at 90 degrees. Alright. Let's do this. Straight upwards and immediately over. We do have the fuel. I think we're doing remarkably good on fuel, actually. Alright. We need something like 800 meters per second to even come close to getting home, which we'll easily achieve, of course. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, is this the best time to burn? I guess we'll find out. Come on, we have very little fuel left. Can we just make it home? Just want to make it home. We're getting so close. So close, so close. And we are home. That's it. Yes. Oh, yeah. Who is the man? I think we all know the answer to that. My brother. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have... Just with that tiny little ship we built, we've managed to get our brave pilot, Bill Kerman, back to his home planet. And look, we might even manage to land him back at KSC. No, that's never going to happen. We're close. We're on the right side of the planet, at least. Man, oh man. And there's our debris. Just floating. Ah, I can't actually believe we managed to do that. I expected to have to make part 3. That, I am happy to say, has genuinely made my day. I had my final part of my English exam today. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Okay, now we just need to land safely. It's not all over. No way, it's certainly not. Bringing it down. Bringing it down. We might actually land in the ocean. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That'll be okay. Soft landing, I suppose. Yes, we are definitely going to land in the water. Alright, still going ridiculously fast. And the thing is, we're actually aerobraking using an engine. So that's not got any heat shielding, so as soon as they introduce actual heat modelling into the game, then this is not going to work, obviously. We'll deploy our parachute at 2,000 meters, as is my standard. There we go, deploying the parachute. Now, whether it snap off the engine, I don't think it will. It shouldn't, at least. By God, I hope it doesn't. 500. There we go. Of course it wouldn't. What was I thinking? And just to be safe once more, we shall actually burn retrograde as soon as we're a few meters off of the surface of the ocean. But we're home! Of course, we're home as in on the correct planet. The Kerbal space program still has yet to actually get the boat out here to save us. And all the helicopters and all that shebangs. There we go. We even managed to save the engine and the tank. Isn't that just awesome? Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please do like the video. This was the Minimalistic Moonlander Part 5. Part 5? What the hell am I going on about? Part 2. Oh god. If you want to try and best me and bring me an even more minimalistic lander, you can of course submit it into the test pilot. That's the show in which I take viewer submitted ships, test them out, and then hopefully make some improvements to them. If you'd like to do that, the information on how to make your ship eligible for the show is in the description. And the email you need to send it to is HOCgaming@live.co.uk. That's HOCgaming@live.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.